Get ready. Gotta get ready. All right. Y'all, welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast, where y'all know every Wednesday at 8:30, we do different topics about society, about the culture, about things that we need to know, man. But hey, man, one thing I know for sure, y'all need to like, share, go to YouTube. We on YouTube, the Elite Mancast as well. But hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. We got Coach KD. We got Mr. Michael McEachin. And hey, man, we out here, baby. We doing what we do. We become mentally strong. We are becoming mentally strong every day because we do the homework. We put in the work. And we also do our own research because we want y'all to know. Do your own research. If you hear things that you don't believe in our segment, do the research, so that you can find out what we talk about is true. We don't talk about bullshit. Oh. Amen. Amen. Okay. Coach, say, man, what you got on this topic tonight, man?
Oh, man, it's the mental, man. It's the mental for me, man. Hey, yeah. Hey, I'm glad to be here. Welcome, everyone. Come on in. We are here, and we are here to stay. You know,
yes, sir.
So life gonna continue to show up, but we show up for life. You know, whether we may be a tad bit late or some of us may be early, but we gonna show up to the spot. That's what I do know. Now, for the mental part, you know, all I know is to be mentally strong. I got to do what I do, intentional and on purpose. Intentional and on purpose, you know, and that's how I live. That's where I'm gonna go at. That's where I'm gonna go with it today. You know,
all right.
How do you do it on purpose?
Oh man, I like that.
Purpose.
So Mike, what's going on, brother? How you been feeling?
What's up, fellas? I'm sitting here hoping that my damn Wi-Fi don't go out on me tonight.
Hey, I was just saying that it's gonna show up, man. What you gonna do about it? Get another Wi-Fi.
Hey, make it work. I'm in the truck, but hey, that's beside the point. Mental toughness. Well, now becoming mentally strong, basically the same thing. And I know y'all don't like it when I talk about the military, but the best example I can give you is from the military. That's where you running into a gunfight when everybody else is running away. It's when you doing the thing that you don't want to do, but you know it's got to get done. Now, in today's society, that would be more like you don't want to go do your housework, but you know it's got to be done, right? That's what mental toughness is. That's adapting to the situation and overcoming it, keeping that mind strong.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about, man.
That's it.
Facing the obstacles, overcoming the obstacles. You know, it's a beautiful day, brother. Man, from the motherland.
Yes, sir.
What do you got down there? I don't even know how to pronounce that. What did that say?
And what I'm gonna ask you right now, how you pronounce your new African name?
Oh, you know, it's confidence.
Mr. Confidence.
Yes,
Where
sir.
the D at? You gotta put the D on there.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? Conference.
No. Confidence.
Oh, okay.
That's my partner right there, man.
Yeah.
Come on through. That's what I'm talking about. Come on through, man.
Confidence, so when they tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment.
That part.
Yes, sir.
I heard that, bro.
So, man, how you been, man? How you been down there in the booth, man?
Man, I've been chilling, bro. Blessed, highly favored. Everything going in my direction. I love it.
That's it.
You gotta love that.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of that mental toughness right there.
That's it.
You can't let anybody or anything break you.
Right.
Like I said, you have to wake up oozing excellence, oozing confidence. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's an everyday struggle, but it's not a struggle, it's just an everyday battle. I mean, people do what they choose to do. They live how they choose to live. So it's all on you. It's a mind thing.
That's what I was saying, man. It's choice. It's definitely choice now. We talked
So what
about
do y'all think about this right here? Let me ask you this, man. I had some questions going on, and it was like the alone time. So how do y'all spend y'all alone time?
wow, that's big. I'll start that off because I spend
Okay.
a long time in many different ways. Now it depends on how I'm feeling that day. So I definitely use my alone time by talking to God. You know, I definitely do that. You know, just letting Him hear from me. That's what I call my prayer. You know, I
Yeah.
pray, and also, man, for sure, I meditate. Like inhale and exhale and just, you know, get at one with myself. You know, I definitely do that. You know,
Yeah.
also my alone time, I read.
Okay.
So you know, and then in one day I have several different times I could go in that alone space, and
Yeah.
that what keeps me. You know, that what keep me going, man. Like you know, it's considered a long time when I'm in the car by myself and I'm at the red light.
Yeah.
That's a long time for a good 60 seconds, you know. But overall, I got a long time when I wake up in the morning, definitely at lunchtime, and also before I go to bed. Those are major times when I get like 30 minutes, you know,
Yeah.
a long time. But then different times during the day, I use a long time for to strengthen myself. You know, a lot of people say you may not want to talk to yourself, but I do it all the time. You know?
Right. Right.
And sometimes it's talking to my inner self. You know,
Exactly.
it ain't necessarily talking to myself. It's talking with.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And
So
that's the beauty of it. Man,
yeah.
you got some great points there, man. And that's basically what should be done when we getting through this mental toughness era, you know, because those are the type of things that helps us beat the past, beat that
Oh,
little mind inside of us. You know,
woo.
that's what helps us get like you say, past me with my past.
Okay. There you go.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me hashtag
So
that right
that's
now.
yeah. What's up? What's up, Leanne? Yeah, but so that's what is, you know what I'm saying? I like that, bro. I like that. So Mike, I want to ask you this, man. Let me ask you something. How often do you think about your past?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What was the question? I got a lot of static.
How often do you think about your past?
A lot. But I don't dwell in my past. You know, it's like reminiscing, thinking about things that happened, accomplishments that I've had, some things that have gone bad. Sometimes I think about friends that I lost, but it's like I think about it for this minute, then I don't think about it again for years probably. I've had times when I thought back and broke down in tears, but cry it out, get back on the grind and keep it moving.
So how do you create a future when you think about your past?
I don't dwell in the past. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm
I
saying
think back,
just to
but I
have
don't
the
dwell in it.
thoughts though. But you said every day. So to keep them kind of thoughts in your head, that's why I'm asking. Because if you keep them kind of thoughts in your head, how can you create the future that you're looking for?
I didn't understand half of what you just said.
Okay,
Okay.
that internet.
Let me put it
Yeah,
another
no, what
way.
I was
Can I
yeah,
help you?
what I'm basically asking you, how do you create the future if you keep having the past thoughts on a daily basis?
No, do I think of the past on a daily basis?
How do you create a future doing that?
Nah, dwelling on the past, I don't believe so. But that's just
No,
it.
no, I didn't say you dwell. I didn't say you dwell.
Having thoughts daily
The
of
thoughts.
that.
I'm saying when it's a mentally strong game, your thoughts of your past is in a day-to-day session, regardless if it's 5 seconds, 2 seconds, or whatever. But what I'm saying to you is this right here. to create the best future, you can't have those day-to-day thoughts of what was or what happened and this and that. We know what happened when it happened. If I hit my foot on the curb, I know exactly when it happened.
At some point, you know why it happened too. And
right.
You move from that place. You stay in the flow. You stay in the flow.
Got to stay in the flow. But no, that was just, I just felt real good tonight about these questions,
Yeah.
Okay. The past is the past. I learned to live every day like it's my last. Come on then. Come on, poetry. Yeah. And then we got
I kind of get what Mike is saying, that he don't dwell in it. But Mike, what
No,
Keith
I totally understand.
But what he is saying is that, that day-to-day thought of it could be a hindrance to you moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So much like when they say, how can you go forward when you keep looking in the rearview mirror?
Okay. We got another question. They say, just because you have the thoughts doesn't mean you can't head towards your future. Okay. With that right there, it's not, that's not what I'm saying. I was just asking the question of how do we become mentally strong every day if we keep those thoughts of day to day. We think about the past. So I can say this right here for me. I used to think about the past every day like that, something about my past every day. But now, in order for me to become a better me, I have to look at the mistakes as I grow. I have to every day be like, okay, if I'm gonna think about the past, it's gonna have to be a growth from it. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
That's the point that I was about to get to. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I didn't mean to go. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get him to get to that point of, okay, I think about this, but you know what I'm saying? I elevate from that by thinking about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like every time you remember, because we're gonna think about our past every day. But what I was trying to get him to say that, hey, just because I think about my past, I'm learning the lessons from it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Because even being posed with that question, I can't sit up here and say that I don't have recollections of my past, because I do.
Right.
Do I stay there?
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's like
exactly.
I immediately learn, because if I sit up there and think about everything I did wrong last year, I'm not gonna move forward. So I think about it, and I thought about where it led me. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going back there. Okay, I did this. I'm not going back there. So now it's like I learned to live so in the moment, because I'd rather create memories than on average, people have about 10,000 thoughts a day. 75% of that are repeated thoughts that you have daily. So it's like, if you're thinking about the same thing and the same issues that you had yesterday, what the hell is it? Like, what good is it? So it's like, you have to think something. You have to listen up more people, converse with more people, converse with better people. Don't deal with those people that always live in the past. If you're living in the past, you're not going anywhere. If you're sitting at a red light and a light's green and you're just, and you're just sitting there, it's like, okay, then. So what can you learn from your past?
That's how we should feel. That's how we become mentally stronger.
Right.
Because that's what I'm talking about right there. What can I learn from what I'm just thinking about? I know we're going to think about some good time. Oh man, we had fun, this and that. But how can I learn from this relationship that I was in? Or how can I learn from this bad business deal that went wrong? Exactly. That's a great point right there, Leanne. It taught you how to be better, not bitter.
Better, not bitter. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I love that. You got to be better, not bitter. Don't be salty about it. Do something different.
Do something different.
That's me, so I too have thoughts. I have thoughts on a day-to-day basis. I have thought about having a drink. I have thoughts about when I had a drink. You know what I'm saying? I have thoughts of when I smoke marijuana, so you're going to have them. But the key point for me is I can move from that place, right? And I replace that place with something positive. like doing something positive, helping somebody, you know, being a servant of some sort, you know.
We got another comedian in the post, y'all. We got another
My past
comedian in
topics
the
always
post.
have something on. Ooh, wow, okay.
Oh,
Where that
Lord,
came from?
you feel me? Out of left field. Boy, I
That,
tell
hey,
you. Ooh, Lord, you never
insider.
know.
That's what we call an insider.
Man, oh man.
Hey, but
Okay.
what's wrong with it? If you're single, you can do that.
That's right.
If you're single,
Single
you can
people.
do that. That's
Single
being
people
mentally
do that.
strong.
That's right.
That being mentally
It's called,
strong.
yeah, it's called always keeping that spell. I got another try at it.
It's not only single people that do that either.
Okay.
Not only the single will do
Okay.
Hey, you so right, man. You so right.
It's all right.
The Lord gonna
But yeah,
forgive
brother, that's basically what I was getting at. That, you know, when we think about the past, that's how we become mentally strong, by creating a better future from where a mistake was made.
Yeah.
And doing so that we don't keep repeating the same thing. Sometimes we need to write it down and let us know, you know, and remind ourselves of how that thing go. You know, it's like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on,
I ain't seen
Monica,
Monica
from
in a minute. Hey,
New Orleans.
What up, Miss Ross?
The boot.
Yeah.
Hey, but, it's serious though. That mental toughness and mental strength can take you a long way. You know, I think it's important. It's very important, and it's imperative to have it or to get it. You know, and you got to think of how you gonna get it. You got to take a certain approach to it. I tell them, if this don't work out, I know who got next. Wow.
Say these women some man, boy. Say they be
I'm glad I ain't out there no more, boy. They sound like
Lord,
me.
it's hard in the yard. Boy, it's hard on the yard, man.
Boy,
No, man,
I
made a post the other day, and then Mike was like, I see all these people, you know, they care about how you feel, but what's wrong? I'm like, nothing.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
But now, being mentally stronger can also help you face adversity, or embrace it anyways. Because, I mean, you can learn how to overcome, like, different obstacles and, you know, learn how to step through and do different things. So,
yeah. I often say life will show up, but are you going to show up for life? You know what I'm saying? That's a question to yourself. How are you going to attack the situation? How are you going to attack the problem if it is a problem, you know? And that's where that mental strength come in at. You can, you know, which route to take. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we don't always need to lash back when life show up. You know what I'm saying? You might need to take a different route. You know, we focus on what we can control, you know what I'm saying, and not what we can't. So we keep focusing on what we can't control, like another person. That means you're lacking in your mental toughness, your mental strength. When you allow them to get you out of character, can you remember that when they used to get you out of character? I know that was me. That used to be, you know, they can get you out of character just by saying something, or you know. But I've learned,
and that's definitely real big right there. When you start to understand when somebody's trying to get you out of your character, man.
Yeah.
That is definitely big, you know. Because like I say all the time, man, it takes 30 seconds to get inside the jail. It take you forever to get out that thing, man. Yeah, man. It's easy to go to jail.
Why you had to remind me, boy?
Yeah, it's easy to go to jail, boy. They don't care who they put in there, man.
They don't want to let you go.
I mean, but you know.
Oh, Lord.
She mentally strong, y'all. She mentally strong. Hey, she said strong. She said strong.
Boy, you know. That's serious.
You gotta love it.
And she been watching P Valley.
Oh.
Been watching what? P-Valley.
P-Valley, yeah. But now,
Man,
revisiting your
but
past.
say, brother, what I really do think though, man, like when we celebrate them small wins, man, that builds that self-confidence up. You know what I'm saying? And then once we build a self-confidence up, it's like you done really kept all of your promises.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And now when you feel like you keep your promises, you know, it's like you can do anything. I have a saying on my refrigerator that says, "Don't lie to yourself." So I look at that every day before I go outside, telling myself, reminding me to do everything that I say I'm gonna do.
Wow. Yeah, that's big.
Because I mean, you have to see yourself every day unless you get dressed in the dark.
And then you still know what you look like in the dark.
Right.
So when you leave at home, you got to know what you're standing for and know what you're trying to attempting to accomplish.
Yeah.
You got to have that mapped out, correct?
Right. Yeah, that's true, man.
What a person has to say. And
attentive listening, that's what they call it, attentive listening.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you become an attentive listener, then that's how you remain in that frame of paying attention to each word. I hang on the syllables like a mother. I remember everything you say. Because that right there, oh, Mike, you might well go and call it a night, Mike.
Hey, keep going out. Yeah. So,
I'm not mentally strong for this internet connection. I ain't mentally strong.
Because you got to keep letting him in when he
man. I ain't mad at it, man. You keep trying, Mike. There you go, baby boy. You say, hey, man, I'm going to stay on it until I get on it. All right.
There you go. Mike, you can hear us? No.
Mike.
Yeah, he ain't
good. But it's all good. You on the screen, bro. That's all that matters.
I love this topic though, man, because it's so much I got out of this. I see that I am strong in many areas, but I can kind of see where I'm lacking that strength in some areas. Okay. And that's why I like it. You know, so it had one said mentally strong people become comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's big for me because I'm always pushing myself to be better. I got that. But embracing challenges, getting out of my comfort zone is kind of, sketchy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm just being honest with myself. So that's why I'm glad we had the topic, because I was able to research and find like, wow, you ain't really strong as you think you are. You get what I'm saying? So I like that we're able to do that, and it says something about taking responsibility for every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
Holding yourself accountable. Yeah, holding yourself accountable. That was gonna be my next question. Yeah. On how often every day do you hold yourself accountable? Mr. Right. Confidence, how much every day, how often and throughout your day do you hold yourself accountable?
I mean, when it comes to leading and direction, like directing everybody else, I mean, I always do because I'm always right. But, I allow myself to let other people know when they do wrong. But now I hold myself accountable because I think about like if the shoe is under the foot, would I want somebody to correct me? I mean, is pride a hard pill to swallow? Yeah, but that's why I chop it up into a fine powder. I can only take it in doses. Wow. Swallow my pride, and then I go ahead and get the point done.
Wow. Right. No, yeah, that's big, man. Say every morning I wake up, I look at the pic on my wall. It says thankful, and I remind myself of everything that I'm thankful for. Come on through, then. Come on through, Leanne.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, man. You have to remind yourself how much gratitude that you have in your system. Because if you ain't thankful for the things that you get to use or you get to do every day, man, come on now. How you gonna even be part of society to say that, hey man, I'm not thankful. That should be your daily regimen on something, man. I'm thankful and grateful that I have the opportunity to present an opportunity.
Oh, come on now. Come on through. Yeah.
I had a question the other day, right? So the question, I'm going to give both of y'all the question. If you couldn't fail, what would you be doing right now?
Merely existing.
No, if you couldn't fail, anything you do, you couldn't fail, what would you be doing right now?
I don't know. So if I couldn't fail, if I succeeded in everything I did.
Right.
If I succeeded in everything I did, where would I be right now?
No, what would you be doing?
What would I be doing? Trying to give back and show people how I didn't fail, but that's almost impossible.
Okay, Mr. Confidence, let me get your opinion of that. What you think about that question? If you couldn't fail, what would you be doing right now?
I would be doing exactly what I'm doing now. Talking to people, getting people like on a better page, letting people know like, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. Once again, I didn't go to school for culinary arts, but here it is. I'm at the top right now. Did I think I was able to do it when I was younger? No, for what? I couldn't even boil hot dogs. But now here it is. Right. I'm creating $300 entrees.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you my answer on that. I would create an opportunity that every time that I introduced it to somebody, they would win every single time.
Just like you did.
The opportunity would be every time I introduce it to you, you win. Boom.
Yeah.
Now with the same thing you'll be doing, the people that see you winning all the time, what you think they're gonna do? Man, I want to win too.
Right.
So now we getting paid off of opportunity that we never would fail at ever. I'm talking about this would be a money thing though. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I present you an opportunity and then boom, you just automatically it's on. You see what I'm saying? So what would you, every time somebody see you, they be like, damn, you always winning, bro. Here, man, I'm gonna give you the same opportunity that somebody gave me.
Yeah, the formula to win.
Boom.
Yeah. The formula to win. That's kind of where I was going.
I feel like that would be the ultimate because you would always be on top of that pyramid.
Yeah.
You would always get fed because you done showed somebody how to not fail at all.
That's it.
So everybody would look at you like that was the dude who started it. That's like they look at the people who started Microsoft, who started Tesla, who started TikTok. You got a trickle down effect that's gonna be in a positive way, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the beauty of it. You know.
Yep.
And I feel like, you know, go ahead.
And help enough that's gonna allow them to want to help the next person.
Yeah, man. It's a tree of all the branches have leaves. You feel me?
Yeah,
every tree that we create got leaves on it.
And producing fruit.
If you couldn't fail, but see, that's when we become to that mental strength to where we do come up with that type of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because just like me and Kiki was talking about today, we was talking about how you get a product that's in high demand. Everybody wants to be healthy. So you create you a shake or you create you a drink, a soft drink that at least 40% of America is going to be drinking. 40% out of 1 billion. Now, what you think that number is? And you can sell it for $1.
Yeah.
40% out of 8 billion? Come on, man.
That's good.
How do you lose?
Can't.
You can't. So what you create now, you giving everybody else some more strength on how to be stronger, on how to not be worried about those risks that they're taking. It's like Jim Rohn say, it's all risky.
Yeah.
And the funniest part is you don't get out of this alive. So why not take a risk? You know what I'm saying?
A risk on something, man.
A risk on something, man.
That's it.
Something that's going to create you a better life, man, for you and your generations to come.
That definitely, and I can relate to that. I've done that. You know, I've taken many risks. Some I won and some I lost. You know, but
Exactly.
when I lost, that allowed me to understand that I needed to do something different. You get what I'm saying? So it's amazing that we talking about this and just to jump into the field of coaching and teaching, dreams that I've been had 15 years ago, you know, and
Right.
then becoming the best at it, you know, and be able to be comfortable with it and still have a livelihood of renovating houses and you know, so it's a win-win. I took a chance on it and I became great at it, and you know, it's still more to come, you know, but I'm glad about it. I have gratitude about it. I'm grateful because I could have just been sitting,
Yeah,
and just wondering if I don't want to do that. I don't want to wonder if I can't wonder if.
So
that's why I said it's intentional and on purpose. Everything I do is intentional. It's for a reason.
Hey, Coach. So you saying that prayer really works then, right?
Yes.
And Jesus paid it all, right?
Yes.
Then why is R. Kelly in jail paying for his sins right now?
He ain't pray hard enough. He ain't pray hard enough. He wasn't genuine with his prayer.
Hey, man, he didn't stop doing what he was doing, man.
He prayer. He gonna get out. Jesus paid it all. He gonna get out. He ain't gonna die in there.
That's too funny. But shit, man, you know what we gotta do. But like I was saying, like Jim Rohn say, man, you have to take a risk because the risk of not taking a risk is the bigger price you're gonna pay than you do trying to take one.
Yeah.
If you always have the notion in your head that it's not gonna work or it's not the time or somebody else did it, y'all gotta ask yourself these questions, man. How many different rolls of toilet tissue is on the shelf? And y'all know it's the same material.
Come on. Come on now.
Just like bread in the
supermarket. Know it's the same thing. So you mean to tell me that we can't sit up here and make some toilet tissue right now and put our name on it? Might as well.
Hey, you know what it is? You gotta want to go through the process. If you don't want to jump, if you don't want to go through the process, you'll never know if you can do it. But like you said, it's many of them out there.
Because nobody never said that you're not going to suffer from your consequences, but you will learn and you will move forward if you're that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you might suffer from your consequences. That's just like you got people who done been to prison. As soon as they get out, they millionaires because they've been sitting in that prison from that failure. And then they say, you know what, I'm gonna turn all this around when I get out. Now they done bought 4 trucks. Now they got 2 buildings. Now they got, you feel me?
They took
my homeboy, he did 22 years, and as soon as he got out, he bought him a new car and he moved into a high-rise downtown Dallas.
Right.
After 22 years, and you got people that's been on the street for 22 years and ain't did that.
Yeah. My partner did 22 and he done wrote 3 books and on a press and a 501(c) company, you know, so he called it Path to Redemption. Shout out to Lester Young. He did 22.
Yeah. And you have to understand that everybody that went ain't, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have to get that kind of time. They got that kind of time because the system didn't like what they was doing and the way they was doing it. But then, you know, when they see us mentally strong, they see us creating, they see us moving in different paths, then they're going to try to say, hey, man, y'all doing it illegally. But y'all got illegal drugs. Y'all got legal drugs that's killing people illegally, though.
Yeah.
Big Pharma got that kind of stuff. That's why we got to start doing more reading. You know what I'm saying? Taking that a long time to get to know what life is for real.
Yeah, natural product.
They said their medicine is good, but the side effects of it is this,
more
and
side
that.
Effects than, you know,
they got more side effects than the cure.
Yeah. And they all have the same thing in common. May cause death. It's the last thing that they say on there.
So, man, that's why I say, man, we really do have to become more conscious, more aware of our surroundings instead of thinking about love and hip hop. I feel like we should be becoming more aware of these laws that's being passed because it's public record. I feel like we should become more aware of the things that's going to help us build a better community of us. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't saying white people not included, but I'm saying you're not going to come over here with your ideas of that mentality. We're not doing that. You can come and join the forces against the government like Mr. Fred Hampton did, because people thought Fred Hampton, Black Panther Party was it's all about black people. No, it's all about what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all look at that movie Fred Hampton, man, just check out Mr. Fred, man. Fred Hampton got a code. That movie is real. Yeah. That's
like
right. That judicial
like
system is not.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like an attorney told me before, find a white way to do the wrong things.
Huh?
I said it's just like an attorney told me before, find a white way to do the wrong things. they always
right. Wow, what
Michael, I'm gonna say this right here, Michael. It's not a negative way. Who said it was negative? Because the thing about the system, they say it's negative because they cannot get paid from it.
Right.
So that's how we become mentally strong. Yeah, we become mentally strong and do what they're doing. They're selling medicine, and then you got to realize something. They calling it a practice. They're not saying that they're doctors. No, we're practicing medicine.
Right.
The hell you mean you practicing medicine?
And now we guinea pigs.
Wow.
It's a practice. Y'all have to understand the words that they use.
Yeah. And
it's not illegal though, Mike. It's only illegal because who said so? The government. This shit came from the earth. Everything that black people sell comes from the earth, brother. So what's illegal about selling earth products to you? What's illegal about selling earth products?
That's it.
It can't be illegal, man. It came from where it grow from where we live, man. So what is illegal about it? You got to understand, you quit listening to what that system got creating in y'all head, and then you come back and can take control of who you are. Thank you, Kiki. Yeah, if they can't control it, it's illegal. You better believe it. That's why they trying to get this money situation in order, this cryptocurrency. They can't control the cryptocurrency because it's so many digital wallets that to where you can store your money without them knowing how much money you got.
Come on.
That's why the bank's not winning no more, because now we know not to put our money in banks, because Donald Trump showed us, hey man, put your money in investments. Put all your money in investments. You can't get taxed on the money that's in the investment. You can only pay taxes on things that are 9 to 5. You can only pay taxes on things. Now, they do have certain cryptocurrency that they tax you on, because you go into the certain platforms to get your cryptocurrency.
Right.
But other than that, we have to become more aware of all the things that's going on around us, because we cannot be them people who keep on getting chucked and jived on. Soon as we turn on the news, they're going to tell you everything bad.
Right.
They're going to give you everything that's going to keep you in fear. Thank you. Look, there we go. Look what she said. She working in the office. You see what I'm saying?
Right. 50,000.
You better believe it, bro. This one type of medicine. So just think if the doctor give you 12 pills and they getting 50 off of 12, man.
Wow.
Come on now. You think I ain't finna do it?
Wow. That's good, man.
A lot of that stuff is so cheap to make medicine, but they have a cure for everything. But it's like they'll rather, instead of allowing you to live, they'll rather keep you comfortable. It's like that's why they always give you pain pills. That's why it's almost like with detox. if we was to sit there and sell them like a 30-day supply, or go ahead and continue to sell them a week or a 2-week supply, because it can always come back anyway. So if you had a back surgery and, okay, I'm gonna give you this right here, they know you're gonna come back. You may come back quick, and they may run an undercover deal because, hey, I know you're gonna probably sell these Adderall right here anyway.
Right. So that's why I'm saying, once we get on the level of understanding this, how this medical work, how this big pharma work, because they the ones who, brother, I'm telling you like this right here. I read in the book, I read on the article that they said more deaths are caused by the medicine that they give you.
Come on now.
Than they is than any illegal, what they call illegal drugs that have ever been formed. More people have died from the hospital. More people you got to remember, when COVID first started, every time somebody went to the hospital, what happened? They died.
Yeah.
Every time they
Every
say
time they
anything about a
give you
ventilator.
What? Man, all you got to do is stay in the house and do what your mama did, do what Big Mama and them did. Boil you some in that pot and get yourself right, man.
Yeah.
Because, see, we got so much of this microwave society nowadays to where we don't even read no more. We just turn on YouTube, somebody talk about something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, man. But we got to move from this place. We can't be afraid to be content creators. You know,
Definitely not.
That's where I'm in at.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the fact that they see that's how they make people not aware. They'll put content creator right in your face every single day. They're calling you a content creator because you got so many people viewing your page.
Right.
But what do? We don't create content.
Yeah.
We don't even create content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, big. That's what I was thinking. Like, what? How do you move from this place? How do you get better? We talk about getting better, but how do you get better?
Getting better, to me, I'm gonna say this right here. For me, getting better would be doing more self-development, looking within more than I look without.
Okay.
And then realizing what you have created in the past when you were at your best.
Mm-hmm.
Because at our teenage years, either we was not doing anything or we was doing everything.
Okay.
So remember the best part of the wins that you did. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Ignore the nonsense. Yeah. Wow. Ignore the nonsense. There you go. Boom.
You actually create more like when your back is against the wall.
That's me.
Because during COVID, when the restaurant shut down, I was grinding like hell online. So it's not skipping beat.
Yeah.
But how many people you think was doing what you was doing though, Alejandro? You see what I'm saying?
Only the ones that was mentally strong.
Yeah.
Mentally strong.
I'm gonna tell you what I did. I'm gonna tell you what I did. You know I'm a painter, right? But you know what I did? I ended up getting a zero turn lawnmower, some hedge clippers, and I just doubled up on what I was doing. Anything with your house, KD, come make it happen. Whether it was inside or out.
Yeah. Not everybody, Kiki. Some people was more people was buying in the pandemic. Let me tell y'all something, true story. We talked about it though.
Yeah.
We all talked about it.
Go there.
It was what it was, 6.2 trillion black people, 6.2 billion. I think we was in the lead with 6.2 billion or either 1.2 trillion in spending in the pandemic. See, we've been hustling for so long that people don't even realize. I got to go back and look at the video, but I had the correct numbers back then. But it was 6.2 billion. It was billion and trillion. I remember that. But that was on one of the episodes we did here. And I'm telling you, bro, we spend more than anybody, not even understanding with that 1.6 or that 2 or that 6.2 or whatever it was, we could have built the city.
That's right. 2 or 3 of them.
Man, I'm telling you.
The shopping.
Stop making excuses like using the shoulda, coulda, woulda, and get out and make it happen, Captain. All right. Yeah, and all that stimulus money. Come on, Mike. Boy, as soon as we got that stimulus money, the Gucci store was there around the corner. Because they wanted real Gucci. They didn't want to keep buying the knockoff.
Yeah. Because, I mean, out here, like, even at the mall was packed for days.
That's it.
They were buying things out.
More people
just buying them all out. When they got these stimulus check, the stimulus check on top of the unemployment, and then they food stamps, man, look.
That's why nobody would work.
But what I do love about the pandemic, it did create a lot of entrepreneurs, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's right.
It did create a lot of entrepreneurs. That's how Taba got big.
Yeah. Yeah.
That first year in Taba, boy, everybody was jumping in because everybody was in the house getting big.
Yeah, they ain't know what to get, and they ain't know what the next move was.
Exactly.
Tava had that
everybody was getting big. Yeah. Kiki, you is not an essential worker. Quit it. No, man. Yeah, Kiki be getting it in though, but she don't even play with him. Whoo, Lord, I didn't want your job today. I tell you I didn't. Boy, pulling them wires through them cables, boy, I don't even like that, man. I had to pull wires back in the gap, boy, I did not like that. But it made me mentally strong, going back to it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Internet was working. Okay.
I heard that. Yeah. Mike, you didn't get a stimulus check because you didn't want one. Boy, them stimulus checks were going out to the world, bro.
And then they came around with the PPP.
Man, it's all about if you wanted that bread or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suited and booted. And you had to go in. Come on now.
That's what it is. And
you should have went and created you. Yeah, you should have went and created you a meat business. A meat prevention business. Yeah, meat prevention. A put padlocks. You should have created padlocks while you was on.
Hey, but you know what? Everybody was actually on their grind. Like even strippers. You know they had drive-through strip clubs, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was grinding.
Y'all had drive-through strip clubs, brother?
Yeah, like you could pull up over there and it's like you couldn't touch the dancers. I mean, but they wanted you to like literally.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they was out there doing it.
Oh wow!
People was desperate.
Damn.
So what? They threw the money out the window. They threw the money out the window, or you paid?
Oh no, they just dropped it out the window. Dropped it out the window. Like the woman was like literally stripping right there by your window.
Boy, they got a drive-through strip club. Come on now.
Oh, they had strippers like
Bad rules.
Cars. They couldn't touch them. They couldn't get no dance. But they had them.
Wow.
Like they said, saw it out here for a pimp. They was doing their thing.
That's what it do.
Yeah.
When they money short, they get creative.
Yeah. So we talked about a mentally strong person. They take responsibility for every aspect of their life. They also do not compromise their values for anything. So you're standing on something. You stand on what you believe. But they have to believe. They have to believe in themselves. They believe in their mission. You get what I'm saying? So you already got a vision. What they had them here in Dasky. Oh, really?
Oh wow. I'm fucked up. Y'all done got me. I ain't never just wanted somebody to look at a broad dance that bad, man.
The drive
It
up
just
and
ain't
keep
really
going.
excited me like that, man. I'm saying the broad, man. My bad, women. I apologize. Y'all out here grinding. I apologize. Y'all ain't broad. Unless y'all are broad, you know. I
Hey,
have this shit.
keep it going, hey.
Unless y'all
It
are
is
broad.
what it is, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, bro, I like that, man. And then you know what we got not to have, bro, is that scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
Cause see, a lot of times we think about what we don't have. Yeah, exactly. We gotta think about what we don't have, but at the same time, like Michael said, you can't dwell in it.
Yeah.
Now you create the mindset of I already do have it. It's already mine.
Yeah. That's what
And
I
you
really
gotta
believe.
believe in that.
Yeah,
Right.
speaking in that's what I just said. Believe in it and take action.
Yeah.
Believe in it and take action, man.
So when there really is no like win-lose you know, competition. It's like it's a win-win situation because you either win or if you do get an L, I mean you actually learn from the L, so you win it for next time. So you did learn something from that loss. So you still winning.
Yeah.
Man.
Can't let it take you under or let it take you out.
Right.
Yeah, man, you better believe it.
Every situation, man, it's gonna be. Matter of fact, you probably go through something more than you do win if you really calculate it.
That's what, and I like that you brought that up because if you don't have more failures than wins, if you got more wins than failures, you ain't really did nothing major.
Come on, that part. That's where I'm going with it. Yeah.
Bruh, I done started this business. You know how long before the business got started and really got jumping? 5 years.
I was about to say. Yeah.
I'm talking about last year. No, I'm gonna say this year, 4 years for me because in the pandemic, I started in 17 and then in 21, that thing went to booming.
Yeah. I started
20 and 21, so 4 years. 20 and 21, 3 to 4 years, I was booming.
But definitely
only because of the pandemic though.
But definitely the first 2 years you didn't see really much profit.
I didn't see no money, bro.
Okay.
I was buying materials. I was doing. I didn't even know how to really price that job real good.
Right.
Cause I go in and I see it and I look at it as far as like, okay, if it's just a 1 day job, I'm looking at it like I can get this done in a day. Man, give me $400.
Yeah.
To where people telling me, say, bro, you could have charged $7 for that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the 1 day job.
Yeah.
But it's like now I know though.
You know your worth.
Right.
And it takes it's a process. Because I can remember, I started in 2015. I ain't really get right to 2020.
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah, and see, you had to wait that while because everybody was already moving.
Yeah. And
when everybody gets to sitting down, that's the reason I won because everybody was sitting at home.
Yeah, but you kept going, right? When they sat at home, you kept going.
But that's the beauty of it. They were sitting at home looking at what needed to be fixed.
Yeah.
And I'm more or less like, okay, I'm here for it.
There you go. I'll mask up and come in there.
Man, I promise you. That's what it was, bro. A lot of women was telling me you gotta wear a mask, you gotta wear the booties, you gotta wear the gloves, you have to wear all of this whole gear.
I get it.
But that's what created the man, that was the beginning of the creation of this man right now.
Yeah.
Because I had to know. Yeah, man, I learned a lot, man, in that time, brother, and I had a lot of people that was pushing me to know myself better.
Yeah. You had to take action. You believed. You didn't compromise your values. Right? You took responsibility over every aspect of your life. You was able to get comfortable when it was uncomfortable.
I didn't get jealous of somebody else winning.
How about that? Wow, crab in the barrel.
I wasn't mad because somebody else was winning. See, that's where we get to. That's how we can't become mentally strong because we're so worried about this person winning. Oh man, they finna leave. Bro, calm yourself down. If you support the people who are winning, trust me, and you can add value to that winning situation.
Yeah,
trust me, them people will be like, say, nah, I rock with that dude. He ain't never went sour on me. He ain't never went south on me.
That's
because my mind was in a whole totally different place. Say, man, if you win, I'm gonna push your win just so I can get your blessings to going, and then my blessings are gonna come too because I'm helping the momentum of you win.
That's it. That's good, man. That's good.
Oh, $1,000. They wouldn't have gave me no 1,000. Not to be practicing on me.
Yeah.
Leanne, that jab still wasn't helping nobody not die. So you take a jab and you still die. How do you know what I'm saying? How does that make you feel? You done took $1,000 just to die. Come on now. Yeah, that's what I love about firemen, man. I love a fireman, bro. Mandatory to keep. Boy, I would have been fired, Leanne. I would have been fired. They wouldn't have seen me no more. All right, y'all have a good one.
Hey, that would have made me open my own business.
Right there. If I know y'all vaccine is being practiced, this is not even y'all not even FDA approved or FDC or whatever it is. You're not even approved by them. So why would I even take a vaccine? Why would I even do something like that? But see, that goes back into the reading the books and reading the information, getting the right information from the right people. That way we can become the strongest nation again, the strongest people again, because right now the Asians are winning.
The Asians
are winning because they already had our formula. As the original man, we was the one who started that formula from the gate of unity. Bro, y'all remember how many times we used to have barbecue on Sundays or Saturdays?
Yeah.
We had a barbecue on Saturday, Friday, Saturday, we kicking it, chilling, everybody in the family over at Grandma's house.
Uh-huh.
Sunday, Grandma cooked the dinner. She's keeping everything together.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's all they practicing every day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I already know. That's why I don't even deal with them kind of people. Man, I look at y'all go look at Yaki Awaken. Man, he's a holistic healer. He's a biochemist. Man, the dude there giving the knowledge on anything you need to heal from. Anything you need to heal from. You go to that man's website, man, Yaki Awaken.
Is it on Facebook or Instagram?
Any ailment you have,
YouTube or Instagram?
Huh?
YouTube or Instagram?
YouTube, Instagram too. I'ma type that in the comment. Yaki. I'ma send somebody. I'ma send it to you.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, that dude there, man, he got you on all the information. He tells you why you sick. He tells you why this or that. You feel me? Anything about anything. You got diabetes, he give you a fruit diet. See, a lot of times we don't want to do the things that. So you got a sore tooth.
Now, I'm pulling.
I done pretty much pulled all my teeth out, man, my own self. My mama tell you, well, she gone now, but my mama, she be like, boy, I'm supposed to take you to the dentist. Now, mama, I'm going to wiggle this mug until I get it.
Hey, you working with your tongue a little bit. You working with your tongue a little bit.
You already know. I'm pushing that thing with my tongue, boy.
You pushing it out there. I can remember, boy. I'm trying to get it out of there, boy.
Kiki, I've been mentally strong since I was youngin'. I've been mentally strong. I get my own teeth out my head. Y'all can't tell me. Especially when we at our age, we looking at them talk about the dentist putting a string around your tooth and closing the door. That was the cartoons we watching. You gotta remember, we was watching them kind of cartoons, bro.
Yeah.
That made you, man, that made my mind strong right there. I ain't gonna let you do me.
And you don't want to go back to slavery days when it's like even
man. Ooh.
Yeah,
See, that's hey, let me show y'all some country stuff. I don't mean to cut y'all Mr. Confidence. Mr. Confidence, I don't mean to cut y'all, but this is some country stuff right here. This is country folk stuff right here.
There's some pliers.
Got some.
Man. Go ahead, bro. I ain't mean to cut y'all. Go ahead and say what you saying. My fault.
Oh, nah. How it's like you can be black, but you weren't good enough to go to the dentist. They would send you to go to the vet instead of going to the dentist.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember them days.
Yeah. Wow.
That was my mama and that when I was real little.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom used to tell me about them stories, but it's like, say, man, I've heard so many stories, man. It's like, damn. But man, we just really do, man. We have to get rid of the scarcity mindset.
That's it. No, not
Get
good.
rid of the scarcity mindset. Accept responsibility, give up, and don't give up after the first time of failure. That was some key components that we did touch tonight that I love, man.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
man, what we got to end this thing with? Coach, what you got for us?
Believe.
Hey.
Believe in the mission. And believe that you can and will be successful. But when you believe, you got to take action. You can't just sit there. You got to move. And I have to tell myself, but move from this place. How do I move from this place? What I need to do to move from this place? I got to continue to ask myself, what's next? Help me do the next thing for all the right reasons so I can keep up. That's what I got.
Ooh, Lord, if that ain't some country stuff right down.
Birth control instead of antibiotics.
That's country.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Confidence, what you got for us on the way out?
I need for her to take that stuff down about the birth control. Man.
Wow.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to end it with saying pride is holding your head up when everyone else has theirs bowed. Also, when someone tells me no, it doesn't mean that I can't. It just means I can't with them.
Wow.
That's it.
Move
well, hey, okay then. You might well drop the mic. I like it. That was the business. That was the mic there. He did. Hey, he said that, and then he did like that.
Yeah. Exit.
Sexy chocolate. Sexy chocolate. Hey, man, I want to just say this right here, man. Always take a risk, because if you don't, you'll regret it. And you guys to believe one thing. If you don't believe nothing else, man, it's all the risk. We don't get out of this thing alive. Read the books, do the homework, do the research. And it's a beautiful thing, man. We appreciate y'all once again for tuning in to the Elite Mancast. Go to the YouTube page, catch us there for replays and whatnot. We on the YouTube page, the Elite Mancast. Hit the like button, subscribe, man. Believe me, share. I like all that YouTube information, man. Y'all doing good over there. I appreciate y'all. But all right, man. Until the next time, next Wednesday, 8:30, we're gonna come up with a great topic. We're gonna share it with y'all. Hopefully, you get these great comments to keep coming in.
Tell your uncle, tell your brother, tell your friend.
You hear me? Tell your brother and your uncle. All right, man. Y'all have a great evening. Thanks, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.